And welcome to this program. I'm Dr. Shamin Eabenson. Today we are going to look at a couple of verses in the Bible. Let's see. Psalm chapter 34 verse 19. It says that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. This verse you see that, yes, we know that there are some people in this world who are really righteous. They have a right standing with God. The world might not acknowledge them, but God knows who the righteous people are. But even though they are righteous, sometimes in this wicked world, they might be subject to different trials and troubles and tribulations. So these are afflictions. So they might be afflicted. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Not one, not two, but many. But the Lord delivers him out of them all. Whatever be the level of difficulty, whatever be the level of turmoil, or whatever be the kind of problem, if you are a righteous person, oh, in this world you have trouble, but I have overcome them. In the same way, you will also be able to overcome it, because God Himself, Jesus Christ, He has overcome all the troubles in this world. Yes, there is trouble in this world. It is not a life which is a bed of roses, but there are thorns, there are troubles, there are wicked people. We live in a world where there are the righteous, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So therefore, there has to be a confrontation between darkness and light, but ultimately, light will be victorious. When there is light, it dispels all the darkness. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. Maybe you have led a righteous life. Maybe you have a right standing with God. But unfortunately, if somehow or the other, maybe the enemies plotted against you, they would have conspired against you. Maybe you are in deep troubles. Do not worry. If you are righteous, don't worry. Even though you have many afflictions, the Lord will deliver you out of them all. It does not matter the magnitude of the problem. God has promised that He will deliver you. In the Bible, we can see that there were so many people. There was a person called Job. He was a righteous person, but still he had to go through several problems in his life. Even though he was rich, suddenly he became poor. He was wealthy. He lost all his riches. He lost his children. He lost whatever he had. So the people suddenly they told that maybe he is not a righteous person. Maybe God is angry with him. Maybe they had all kinds of stories. But ultimately, Job knew who his God was. His God was able to deliver him out of all his troubles. In the same way, the God of Job is still alive and well. He can restore you. He can repair you. Yes, the same God who made man, He can definitely repair you and recreate you. Yes, you might think that your best days are over. No, they are just right in front of you, because God is the one who has promised to deliver you out of all your afflictions. In Psalm chapter 99, verse 9 and 10, we read that the Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, and those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. My dear friend, maybe you are oppressed. Good news is that, yes, the God whom you serve, He will be a refuge. You have a fortress to run to and take refuge. The world might forsake you, but the good thing is that our God is a God who will never leave you nor forsake you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Have you sought the Lord in your times of trouble? Do not worry, because He will never leave you nor forsake you. He has promised to be with you. The world might leave you, but your God will never leave you alone. Yes. Why? Because you have put your trust in God. You have not put your trust in your riches, not in your friends, your family members. You are near and dear, because there is only one true friend, and His name is Jesus. He will never leave you. He is a refuge in times of trouble. If you are oppressed, the good news is that do not worry. God Himself is your refuge in your times of trouble. In the Bible, we see that there is a character called Joseph. He led a good life. Yes, you can say that he was righteous, but his own brothers, they conspired against him. Yes, they devised a plan to eliminate him. Yes, the people in the world, they might conspire against you. They might have many plans for you. They have plans to destroy you. but there is somebody who has planned for you. It's not to harm you, yes, but to prosper you. It is God Himself, the same God of Joseph, who can pull you who pulled him from the pit and made him into prime minister, is still alive and well. You might think that Joseph, he was righteous, but what happened? His brothers, they were envious or jealous against him. Yes, jealousy can kill, jealousy can conspire, jealousy can do a lot of harm, but still, God, He knows you, He knows your heart, He knows who you are. The world might have a different picture about you, but your God, He knows the heart. The world might look at you outside and judge you, but God looks at the heart. He weighs the heart. Nobody can cheat God. The people might be able to cheat the people around you, but not God. God knows everything about you. He knows your past, present, and future. He has plans for you, not to harm you, but to prosper you. So if you're oppressed, do not worry. The day of promotion is coming. If God can promote that ordinary boy, Joseph, from the pit, he pulled him from the pit. Then he was sold as a slave to the Ishmaelites. And he was taken to a faraway country. Then he went and worked under a person. There also he had to go through several false accusations. Yes, the world did not believe him. Yes, the rulers did not believe him. The authorities did not believe him. So he was falsely implicated and he was imprisoned, not for 1, 2, but for long years. In those times, he could have given up, but he did not give up because he knew that the God he served was a righteous God. He knew who he served. He had given a case not in the ordinary High Court or Supreme Court, but he gave the case in the hand of the ruler of the world. He gave his troubles, his problems, his petitions to God Almighty, and God saw it. And God, he just needed a couple of dreams so that the dreams of the Pharaoh, he was able to interpret it. A gift maketh a way for a man, and that catapulted him into the position of power. You can say that he became a prime minister, or he became the food minister. You can even say that he had the keys to the granaries. That is the kind of elevation that God can do it to you. The people who plotted against you, they thought that you are finished, you are done and dusted. But wait for it. There is a twist in the story. Because God, He knows where to pull strings. God is a righteous God. So even though you are oppressed right now, the good news is that in your times of trouble, the Lord will be your refuge. He knows who you served because you trusted in your God Almighty. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. This is the good news we preach.